Hi, Peter Jones, Chartered Surveyor, author and property investor. And in this, the 7th video of our 12 video series, we're thinking about how do I prepare the right plan, or have I got the right plan to go out and find the properties that I need to buy. Now by now, if you've followed the other steps, if you've been through the other videos, you'll have thought about what it is you're trying to achieve from property. You'll have thought about the strategy that you need to adopt to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve in property. You'll have thought about the type of property you need to be buying in order to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve in property. So we now need to go and find the properties and buy them, but you'll know that I'm not a big fan of just going down to the estate agent. We need to be much more strategic than that. And we need to start by going to the estate agents in the right area, which may or may not be where we're based. So there's a lot of stuff that we need to be thinking about. So in practice, how do we put a plan together? Well, first thing is we need to think about how much time we've got. And in an earlier video, I was urging you to think about what you may be able to give up. Is there any TV that you can stop watching, for example, in order to give you more time? You may then want to plan in, and I'd actually make a sort of a physical schedule on a piece of paper or on a spreadsheet, actually just showing how you're going to do this. But there'll be sort of like Rightmove investigations that you need to do, research on Rightmove, making appointments with the agents, making sure that you make appointments with all the agents in your area, making appointments to go and view the properties. Now, how many viewings do you need to do before you buy a property? That will vary a lot, depending upon what you're doing and where you're doing it and how much experience you've got and how much money you've got and how much time you've got. But by and large, as a general rule of thumb, the more experienced you get at buying properties, the less number of viewings you'll need to do in order to buy a property. That's because you'll get a far better idea of what you're looking for when you're doing your initial research. The agents will get a far better idea of what you're looking for before they put properties to you. So that will actually shrink. But you might start off by doing 40 or 50 viewings before you buy your first property. Those 40 or 50 viewings might result in maybe, I don't know, 10 offers, of which maybe 1 or 2 or 3 may be accepted. And that would be a pretty good hit rate. So make the plan, schedule the time into the diary. If you don't do that, guess what's going to happen? Well, absolutely nothing. While you're doing all of that, by the way, and we'll be thinking about this more in the next video, you should also be talking to your broker about raising finance, so you can have a decision in principle, for example, to put before the agent, which effectively puts you in the place of a cash buyer. So think about a clear plan. Start putting it down on paper or on a spreadsheet, what you're going to do, what you're going to do every day of the week, what you're going to do every week in the month, what you're going to do every month in the year until you achieve your property goals. And before you start feeling very overwhelmed and thinking, Peter, I don't know if I can do this, just remember this. A general principle of success, which I found to be true in my sort of 35 years in property, is small things done consistently are going to be the things which actually create the results for you. So a small thing might be you just schedule 20 minutes a day to go onto Rightmove to look for properties in your area. It may be that as well as that 20 minutes you have 5 minutes ringing agents to make appointments. That could be a simple thing you can do most days. Maybe, and this is probably a good thing to do, you actually chunk all of the viewings onto a Saturday morning, or if you're going to do 20 viewings, all day Saturday. That would be a plan. And if you just do that, and if you do that diligently for the next 6 months, guess what? You will do deals. You won't just do one, you'll do many deals. So there we are. Think about that, think about the plan, think about the best way to put it together, and then once you've made the plan, absolutely key thing, take some action and do the plan. Otherwise, of course, nothing is going to happen. So there we are. Hope that helps. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Here's to successful property investing.